Okay, currently at the community. My boss,
Yeah.
so yes, sing.
Live here in the rural community, Remo, Ogun State,
Yes, so.
for the 30th coronation ceremony of His Royal Majesty Alayeluwa Oba Sikiru Adeilo Adeyiga. In fact,
There are fine houses in this village.
just from the entrance of the town, we can tell that the king is actually a good man.
Yeah.
We've seen lots of companies, associations, organizations sending him felicitation messages, and we can't be more glad to be here. Don't you worry, we'll bring you updates pretty soon.
We'll bring you updates pretty soon. Lyle.
SOYESINGS live on Saint Square Online Radio, and here we are at Rolu, Remo in Ogun State, to rejoice with an amazing king on his 30th coronation anniversary. We've been here since last night, and I can tell you for free that it's actually a good town. Got good people in here, safe place, security is top notch. Fine, it's a developing community, but security is top notch. They have loads of nice people who are welcoming, and you won't believe it. We actually thought, it was going to be like a village. But can I tell you, we had shawarma last night, right here in Irolu town, Remo, Ogun State. And right now we are at the palace of the king, the amazing king, His Royal Highness Oba Sikiru Adeilo Ajibowu Adeyiga, the Onirolu of Irolu Kingdom, Agbelesebi Ogun III. Kábíyèsí, kádé pẹ́ lórí, kí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀, ìrùkẹ̀rẹ̀ ọba túbọ̀ máa jù, ìlú á túbọ̀ tòrò jù báyìí lọ. Thank you for honoring us. We are glad to be a part of your big day, sir. We just have a couple of questions we would love to ask you, sir. Okay. So, firstly, we would like to congratulate you on this amazing feat. 30 years on the throne is no joke. We are grateful to God, and we know that it's an indication of your kind-heartedness. And that is why you are able to hold the throne for this long. So we'd like to ask, sir, how does it feel being in this position for the whole 30 years, sir?
30 years on the throne is not as easy. You can go back. It's not as easy as that. But to God be the glory. We thank God for His mercy. So, it's God that made the king. So I don't apply for it. My people needed me. I was called, and I answered to their call. So initially, I refused, but later I consoled myself that after all, when your people need you, who are you to say no? So that was how it came to be so. Although there are lots of challenges, but to God be the glory, we overcome all of it.
I picked one amazing cue from what Kábíyèsí said. He says, when your people call on you, who are you to say no? So it's one thing to want to be a leader, it's another thing for the people to find you befitting of leadership. And in His Royal Highness's case, people find him befitting of that position, and he has been holding on to that reign for 30 good years. Okay, Kábíyèsí, we'd just like you to pinpoint one or two things, two major things that you can say has happened in Irolu community since your reign, sir.
Well, the first was the standard police station. God help us to build it. It's there for you to see. Secondly, we established a community bank, although it's defunct, but it wasn't our fault. It's bad management. But however, I'm still optimistic that by the grace of God, we're going to revisit it because it's one of my babies. So life just go that way. Thirdly, is the new palace we are building. It does not just happen. I have an in-law, although
Community bank, he talked about the police station, because the king understands that security is a major force in any community. When the security of a community is not tight, there will be a lot of chaos and crisis and insecurity. So you see, we have a good king who rules the good people. You see, you cannot give what you do not have. It flows from the head down to the people. Okay, Tabisi, thank you so very much, sir. What word or prayer do you have for the people of Irolu at this time of your celebration?
well, I have to thank His Excellency, Prince Dr. Adeilo, for the infrastructure program. It's a backbone. There are so many things. One of them is the relation where we road. In the past,
So it's still your girl SOIESINGS live on the Square online radio station. So here we are at the main event place where the party will be taking place. It is actually going on right now. We're here at the Irolu Community High School playing ground to witness the grand ceremony. That's the final closing ceremony of the 30th coronation ceremony of the dearly beloved King, His Royal Majesty Oba Alayeluwa Adeyiga Onirolu of Irolu. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, the event, the lineup of programs took place. It started last week. It started since last Monday with series of events, football competitions, press conferences, chieftaincy title events here and there, and today is the final day. Yes, today's the icing on the cake. And right to my side is the hall where we have the major dignitaries seated in there. The Oba is present as we speak, and then several kings from different states, from different communities are also seated. Did I tell you the MC of the event is Ashiri Comedy? And okay, so you stay with us, don't you go nowhere. We'll be bringing you sights and sounds from this event, and then we'll also be interviewing a couple of notable people here and there. Don't you go nowhere. We're still on the Square online radio.
Ọba Sikiru Adeilo Adeyiga ẹkọ Alayeluwa ọmọ Ìkòròdú oríwù ọmọ aṣàlẹ̀ jẹjẹjẹ bí ẹni olóbìnrin nílé ọmọ ìrèké níbi wọ́n ti ń gbé owó ọmọ àwọn abẹ́lẹ́ṣẹ́ bí ogun ọmọ gbélébó ogun lọ́wẹ̀ kábíyèsí kárẹ́gbẹ́ lórí ìwà abẹ́lẹ́sẹ̀. Ogun tí ọba tí ewé yóò tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wàá mú ẹ ṣeun gọ́sà àpò oríire òní. Okay, so I'm just here to remind you all that you are Aroye. For those who do not understand Yoruba, Aroye means heir to the throne. So every time life challenges come your way, look at your neighbor and say, Mafo.
Mafo.
Say Mafo.
Mafo.
I cannot hear you. Say Mafo.
Mafo.
Aroye ni ẹ. Are you ready? DJ, are you ready? Where are my dancers?
máa di toro máa ga àwòrí ọlọ́run ni ọ́ toro ní tòṣì mọ́ àwòrí ọlọ́run ni ọ́ torí ènìyàn ọ̀tọ̀ ni ọ́ àwòrí ọlọ́run ni ọ́ toro máa pọ̀.
What do you see? Yeah. When you face tribulation, who did you see? Yeah. I want to lift my eyes up to the hills from where will make my help. My help comes from heaven above, the King of all the age. In Him I'm moving, how my being in Him is my dominion.
given the opportunity to do this again, is it something you would love to do, or you would just want someone else to just try it out?
For Kabiyesi Onirolu, I will do it over and over again. Baba is a unique father. Baba is, had it not been that he's a traditional ruler, he would have been a great imam, a good servant of God. He's a good man.
Wow. It's been one good deed to another about the amazing Onirolu of Irolu. Wow. That's what being good brings to you. Okay, sir, before you leave, kindly just say a word or two of prayers to the amazing King.
Well, Kabiyesi, Ade apẹ́ lórí sà, bàtà apẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀, iyì apẹ́ lára, àṣà apẹ́ lẹ́nu. Ìlú òní kọ́ ti yín, àwọn ọmọ yín náà máa gbẹ̀yìn ẹ̀yìn àtúbọ̀ sí wàgbó ẹ̀gbó wàgbó. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Do have a wonderful afternoon. All right, still on Sense Online radio station. I told you we would be interviewing some notable people at the event. Everybody's special, yes, but there are some key people who have been working tirelessly to ensure that this event comes to life. And right here standing with me is the amiable Mr. Bankole, the CEO of City Light Event Management Services. Good afternoon, sir. Nice to have you here.
Good afternoon.
Okay, so right from where we stepped into this place, we could tell that a whole lot had gone into putting this event together. Would you just like to share with us a couple of things, a couple of activities that has gone down to ensure that today is a success?
Okay, we've been at it for 4 months now. The organizing committee, headed by amiable Professor Babatunde Ogunsanwo. We've been working tirelessly for 4 months, trying to put all of this together. And I tell you, it's not been easy. But from the logistics to the decoration to providing catering, drinks, and all of that, it's been an excellent task. But we thank God for today. Today has come to be a successful day.
Okay. So I'd just like to know, I'm just curious, did you have a framework, like a template, or you had to create one from the scratch for this event? And secondly, we know that, okay, your company is well known for handling a big event and all of that, but an event such as the one that has to take you down into the rural parts of Nigeria, have you handled such events before, sir?
Okay, yes, actually we have handled such events before. We've been in events management and planning for over 25 years. So it's been one activity after the other, and we're well experienced and versed in this. So yes, we had to drop a theme for this event. It's a cultural and traditional event. So we try to fuse everything into it. We have at the moment in the hall about 40 to 50 KBCs present here today to felicitate with our amiable KBC Onirolu. Baba Onirolu happens to be the oldest monarch in Remoland at the moment. That's a record that has been with 35 years. He's the longest serving monarch amongst all the monarchs in Remoland. So it's a great achievement, and we're here to celebrate with him.
This is a huge one. It's a huge one. Thank you. Well done. And we hope that it's going to be an amazing day. We can tell already that, from what we can see, we know it's going to be on Sense Square Online radio station. And look who we have here. Mr. Alayeluwa Razak, a renowned actor of Nollywood. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you, sir. Kindly let us know, do you have any relationship with the Onirolu of Irolu, sir?
The prince is my friend. He called me to come and anchor the program here today. I'm here for anchoring.
Okay, what would you say about the Onirolu of Irolu, sir?
If you see me somewhere, you should have known that person is very, very nice and important to me.
Thank you so much. It's good to have you here. Thank you so much. Okay, I have here with me Chief Abdul-Din. Chief Debo, pardon me, sir. Chief Debo Abdul-Din, yes. Salam. The Akogun, yes, the Akogun of Irolu, Remo, Ogun State. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, sir. Thank you for honoring this interview, sir. Okay, we'd just like to ask a brief introduction of Irolu and your how do I say, your job description as the Akogun of the land, sir.
Okay, Irolu Remo is one of the 33 towns in the Remo division. Right now we have more than 33 towns in Remo, but in Ekene local government, Irolu is one of the towns in Ekene local government. We have 5 towns in Ekene local government that consist of Ekene, Ilishon, Irolu, Mikweru, and Ogere. So our Oba is the most senior by age and one of the first-class Obas in Remo. Right now is the oldest among the rest. He has spent 30 years on the throne, and at the same time, he is the oldest among the whole Obas in Remo. So this is what all I can say about our king. But the Irolu as a place, we have so many cultures and in heritage, like Oshugbo, we have Agemo, we have the masqueraders, that's we call Egungun. We have more other cultures like Orishas and whatever. But whichever, we have 3 major religions in the town. We have the Muslims, we have Christians, we also have the so-called local religion that we call Elesin Bile. That's what we call them. But right, we all do things together. We never discriminate against each other. If the Muslims are doing anything like a festival or a layer festival, you see the local people, the Elesin Bile will come over with us and enjoy with us. Even the Christians will also come over to us, the Reverend Fathers all over. And we have more than 32 churches in the town. So you can see how rich we are. Though we are a small community, but we have extended families, we have everything to ourselves. And we love each other. We are most peaceful, and Irolu is the most leveled, grounded town in Remo. If it rains, within 5-10 minutes, it's all over. That's it.
But I couldn't agree less because upon our arrival, we have met lots of peaceful, friendly, accommodating people in this town. Okay, sir. So, as an Akogun of the land, what are the responsibilities that you are saddled with, sir?
I will tell you that as Akogun of the time, I'm the chief commander, the commander-in-chief of the Lokpere, the hunters. And by the way, when you talk of the security in the town, I'm in charge. We also have Balogun, who is the overall commander of every one of us. But as Akogun, I command most of the village security system. That's how I can describe myself.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, sir. So, as the Akogun of the land, what can you say that are the basic challenges that the community is faced with, sir?
No town in this area that will have, we say that they don't have basic challenges. We also have our own challenges, like we have them. We have lights, but these so-called electricity suppliers, they do all this functioning, all nonsense. They don't give us light in time. Like for instance, when we have light today, tomorrow we're not going to have. They distribute the lights, ostentationally. They don't even give us the light as we needed it. Like for instance, I have inverters in my house, and also I have solars to keep myself together. And I also do some solar system in my area so that the people in my area can enjoy light all the night. I also have borehole for the people. And in fact, my area, like here from here down to the junction of Ilara and Ijesha Road, we have more boreholes in the town than the rest of the town. Though the last time when we were born, when I was born, like for instance, when I was born, we used to go as far as 5 miles to go and fetch water. But today we have boreholes all over the place, so people are not suffering from the water system. And it takes a lot of energy to bring people, visitors, and workers from other towns to come and live in this area because of water system. The water is not functioning. But right now that we have more water, boreholes, people are coming to live in the town. So that's the thing. But for the light, we established light. We opened a light system. That's electricity when ACN was functioning well in 1968. So I was then working with ECN, and later I left them and I traveled out of the country. That was 1967. I traveled out of the country in 1967, and the electricity was opened to the community in 1968. So far so good. We have our own shortcomings. We have some other things that we are benefiting from the government. For instance, we have schools. We have one secondary school, the one we are right now. It's the only secondary school we have here. But we have so many primary. We have 3 primary schools in the town. But we have so many these kindergartens and whatever all over the place. So the next town very close to us is Ijesha. And under Ijebu province or whatever, under Ijebu division, they also send their children to this secondary school to attend their schools there because they don't have a functioning secondary school. But in other words, we are enjoying the best of the peace we have all over the place. We are peaceful people. Our king is so peaceful, but our king is a very trustworthy fellow. He trusts people. If you tell lies, you are his enemy. But if you are trustworthy, the sky is the limit. He's going to be with you all. He likes people who are trustworthy, and he doesn't want disappointment. So likewise myself, I don't like disappointment. Thank you very much on that.
Thank you so much. So much to learn, so much to pick from these. Okay, as we round up, could you just say a word or two of prayer for the wonderful king? Upon stepping into this venue, and I just couldn't help but notice her beauty, and then I decided that no, we just needed to interview her. So with me here is the Yeye Mofin of Irolu land. Isn't she beautiful? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my dear.
Right.
You're looking beautiful as well.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Okay, so but I could see that you've been everywhere all day trying to put things together. Okay, would you kindly tell us the role you're playing in today's epic event?
Okay, Kabiyesi is my uncle, and I'm a member of the planning committee. I'm actually the chairman subcommittee for entertainment.
Wow.
Yes. So that's why you see me going all over the place.
Wow, I can tell. Okay, we wouldn't want to take much of your time, but could you just mention 1 or 2 things that you would like to say about the Kabiyesi?
Okay, Kabiyesi, apart from being my uncle, he's my father's nephew. He's somebody that is filled with humility, very humble person, very calm. You know, Kabiyesi is just somebody that he's a gap between the old generation and the new generation. Kabiyesi dem máa ń kó nílé àtọmọ àtonílé àtàlejò everybody, you know, ni Kabiyesi máa ń kó jọ. In Irolu, Kabiyesi has actually put Irolu on the map of Nigeria. He has opened Irolu to industries. He has opened Irolu to even foreigners, even to people that are not non-indigenous. You find out that 80% of the farmers in Irolu are from the Igbo land. You see, so he's a very accommodating man, very respectful. And one thing about Kabiyesi, he's so humble that to the extent that whenever he sees any kind of acrimony, you will see Kabiyesi just saying, "Please, let me take the blame." You know, that is Kabiyesi for you. He is a father. When you say somebody is a father, he's a father. And he has, like I said, a lot of innovation. There's a new palace that Kabiyesi is building, a very big edifice, even a maternity ward, you know, so many things. And he has actually empowered the youth of this Irolu Remo. I remember during the time of COVID when there was actually a total lockdown, and the only thing that could happen, could function, were just people going to their farm. Kabiyesi actually set up a COVID relief committee that I was a member, and Kabiyesi ensured that all the farmers we actually bought them fertilizers, they bought them crops, so that at least there will be, the farming is going on. And even despite that lockdown, he ensured that each house had relief package of rice, of beans, tomatoes, everything. So that is the kind of caring father that he is, not only for his biological children, but for all the children of Irolu and also the environs as well. And he's worthy of emulation.
Oh, awesome. I can tell for free that she didn't tell a lie, because we have been to the palace, myself and my team, we've been to the palace this morning to interview the king. And I don't think I've ever seen a king at that age that is that accessible. Very humble, down to earth, so friendly and easygoing. In fact, I can say that you are indeed blessed to have such a great king here in the Irolu community. And I know that since his reign, the Irolu community has not been the same. And I can tell that after this epic event, a whole lot of amazing things will still happen to Irolu community. Thank you so much for granting this interview, ma'am.
I'll just say a word of prayer for Kabiyesi. Kabiyesi, may you reign long. Kade pẹ́ lórí, kí bàtà pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ yín, ìrùkẹ̀rẹ̀ yín á túbọ̀ dágbẹ́ abẹ́rẹ́. Ẹ kó wa jẹ̀pẹ́, ní kánjú lọ, àwa náà dẹ̀rẹ̀ àwa ní ṣáájú yín lọ. Gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tẹ́ ń kó jọ ní orúkọ Jésù. Gbogbo nǹkan tí àwọn ọmọ yín, àwọn ọmọ bíbí inú yín àtàwọn ètò òṣè bíbí inú yín, báyìí gbogbo wọn náà máa ṣoríire. And as bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ti mú ìlú Irolu tẹ́ ti gbé ga, Olúwa túbọ̀ máa gbé yín ga. Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ti ṣe kò wá ní dòbu ní orúkọ Jésù. Olúwa gbé ọwọ́ yín sókè. Olúwa ẹ dàgbàdàgbà ẹ kó wa jẹ̀pẹ́. Congratulations, Kabiyesi. Love you, my father.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Online radio, we're still here having loads of fun. We've had to meet with lots of dignitaries. I mentioned to you earlier that today we will be interviewing lots of notable personalities at this event. So here we have the Vice President of the Irolu Development Association North America, here with us live and direct. Good afternoon, sir.
You are welcome. Thank you. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, thank you, sir. Okay, so Irolu Development Association, North America chapter, yes. Could you please just enlighten us a little on what this association is about?
Well, first of all, I would like to congratulate our father, His Royal Majesty Alayeluwa Oba Sikiru, Adeilo, Adeyiga. Congratulations, sir. We are very proud of you. You are a good role model for us, and you are epitome of success and excellence. So congratulations, sir. On the note, to answer your question, Irolu Development Association in North America. We are a branch of IDA in Nigeria here in Irolu, which consists of the indigents of Irolu, Remo, home and abroad. And our responsibility is to gather our indigents in the North America and always make sure that they remember where they came from, their origin, and to never forget that, because they say whoever forgets where they come from will never know where they're going. So that's why we have IDA North America, and it's a privilege to be the vice president. We've been able to do so much with our members. I got to give it to them. They are very loving members that love Irolu dearly and respect our Oba. So yes, we do congregate to contribute to the development of Irolu, both home and abroad. Thank you.
Wow, I couldn't agree less. I remember when we had an interview with the king in the morning, he actually mentioned about the valuable people in his life, especially the indigents of Irolu who are in the diaspora, how they always come together to ensure that development takes place in Irolu. Wow, amazing. Okay, so quickly, without taking much of your time, I'll just like you to pinpoint one or two of the challenges that you feel that the association is faced with and what you could pose as a solution to those challenges?
Actually, there's not much, because every indigene I've met so far are very kind and honest and loving indigene of Irolu. They love their town dearly. But the issues we've been working on is publicizing ourselves and letting our younger generation to embrace Nigeria and home, because our children do not know what we benefited from as an Irolu indigene. So we're trying to bring them on board, and I believe we need to start making sacrifice to bring our children home to see this beautiful state, so that they could understand the reason and the passion behind everything we've been talking about. Even though they're in diaspora, the connection is deep, the royalty is deep. The honor that was bestowed on us while we were growing up here is not something to be left alone. So we are basically working on them to join the association. And secondly, we need to let them know that the challenges we're facing is a lot of us believe government needs to do so much for us. But I'm of the opinion that we have to take leadership, set the path to develop our town. So we are going to be the ones to do it. And that's what I've been encouraging my team and our leadership structure to push forward, that encourage our indigenes to participate in the development of our town and our community in the U.S. Thank you.
Wow, amazing. Thank you so much. Just a word of prayer for the King on this, on the celebration of his coronation today, the 30th coronation anniversary. Just a word of prayer for the King.
Bami, Larry, mo gbà for ogún ọdún, ìgbà ọdún kan ní Bami. Àgbéga, good health, many rewards from your children. Ẹ jẹ́ wọn mọ́ pẹ́ o, ẹ̀sùn ọba jẹ́ kó pẹ́ o, abẹ́rẹ́ ọba da abẹ́rẹ́ o, àárẹ̀ máa rí yín bá o, àwa níjà lẹ́yìn yín o, ẹ̀yin ò dẹ̀ ní fi wálẹ̀ lọ lásìkò tó ti yá o. Bàbá ẹ ṣé gan ni, àdúpẹ́ ẹ̀mí á gùn o. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, sir. Do enjoy the evening. We are still here, your favorite girl from St. Square Online Radio, live at the 30th coronation ceremony of our beloved King of Adeyiga. You know what the Yoruba say, that Egunla ló máa ń kẹ́yìn ìgbàlẹ̀, and like we mentioned earlier, that we are here for the who is who of the society. Okay, so with me here this evening is Mr. Rotimi Shitu, the president of Irolu Development Association North America, live and direct here in Irolu, Remo, Ogun State. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, good evening.
Right, so we are here to felicitate with the people of Irolu on this epic event. As the chairman, as the president rather, of the Irolu Development Association North America, how has it been? What are the things that you can say, okay, these are the things that we have been able to achieve upon our being the president of this community?
It's a pleasure serving in that capacity as being the president. When I assumed the office, there are so many programs that we are able to achieve, and because of my able subordinate that I have, we are able to achieve a couple of projects that we embark on. For the fact that we have little or no money, but with the little money that we have and with the little contributions from the members, diaspora, both in London, US and Canada, we're able to, achieve whatever projects we lay our hands on.
Okay, sir. How would you describe the king, sir? The king, Oba Adeyiga, how would you describe him?
Oba, our king, Oba Sikiru, Adeilo, Adeyiga, have been a father. When you say a father, he is a father. he is here for you know, for all of us through thick and thin. He is a good advisor, he is a good teacher, he is a good listener, and he's a principled man. When you cross his line, you realize by yourself that, oh, I've offended the king, and you have to make a U-turn and apologize. He's a good man, he's a reliable man, he's a responsible man, he's a father. And he has been advising we younger ones, both young and old, that we need to contribute to the development of Irulu. And for the fact that he has been with us, for the fact that he has been giving us reliable advices, we've achieved a lot, both in Irulu and in diaspora. And he always encourages us to come back home. Yeah. So we all have that in mind, and we're using that as a principle. And for him, since he enthroned the throne, with his advice, there have been a lot of development, and we really appreciate him. He's a man of courage, a man of wisdom, and even within the kingdom, Remo kingdom, you know, they respect him, and we too will respect him too. He's our father. We are proud of him, and I pray that may he reign and continue reigning. Igba ọdún kan ni, lágbára Ọlọ́run, Ọlọ́run túbọ̀ lọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀mí wọn.
Thank you very much, sir, for honoring this interview. Do enjoy the rest of your evening, sir. Thank you, sir.